Hey guys, gonna talk about Soca today on the drum set. I'm just gonna start out by playing the groove, and then I will break it down on how to learn it limb by limb. So let's get started. Okay, let's break down the groove limb by limb. The first thing I always like starting with are the hands. This way you can kind of see how the pattern lies, and I started on just the snare drum so that we get a feel of what the hands are kind of doing, but without hitting any other of the cymbals or any other different timbres within the drum set. So let's break down the hands. You're going to have eighth notes in the right hand, and your left hand only goes on a 16th note on the So if I count this, I'm going 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and. So my right hand would be 1, 2, 3. I put my left hand into it, it would be 1 and a 2 together. So a lot of times I'll make my students say 1 and a 2 together, 1 and a 2 together. So here's what that would sound like. Once you get a feeling for that, doing that a few times, I'll add the feet to it. Feet are just basically what I'll call 4 on the floor where I'm going. However, your left foot's going to mimic that. Your left foot and right foot are going to come up and down at the same exact time. So it would be something like this. So now we'll piece those two things together. I'm still only going to play on the snare drum with my hands. I've got 4 on the floor going in my feet, and I have my hands going on top. I'm going to start with my feet for a few counts, then I'll add my hands in. At this point, we're going to add the cymbals to it. However, I'm not going to go to the hi-hat yet. I'm trying to avoid this crossover in the hands. That's for a reason, just because I've noticed over the years that students have a little more difficulty when we add to the hi-hat. So we're going to keep the 8th notes going on the ride cymbal. It's the same pattern, same rhythm, that 1 and a 2 together, 1 and a 2 together, but we're going to do it on the ride cymbal. Again, I'm going to start with the floor first, on the kick drum, and then I'm going to go to the cymbal. Here we go. Now, if you have that going, it's feeling comfy and feeling good, we're going to try to add in the hi-hat. However, before I start the hi-hat, with everything going in all my limbs, I'm just going to isolate the hi-hat for a second. The reason for this is I call it like a sweet spot of when to hit the hi-hat on the open part of the hi-hat. Sometimes when we get into this and we hit that hi-hat, I don't get that nice shh sound when it opens. So let's isolate it first. I don't want you to overthink this, but there is kind of an accent pattern. So I'm kind of accenting the upbeat, so I'm going to go 1 and 2 and. However, it's not important at this point. You'll eventually find that flow, and you'll find that feeling of it. The biggest part is when to anticipate that hi-hat opening, so we get a nice, okay, versus, and you're hitting like a millisecond before you get that real high-end sound. We want a nice full sound of the hi-hat. So isolate this first. Here we go. Once we've established that, now we're gonna try to put the kick drum with it. Put the kick drum with it, still trying to find that sweet spot on the upbeat. It's a millisecond opening before you hit. So we get a nice open wash sound. Here we go. Once we've finished that, let's piece it all together. So here we go. So try to break all these things down. The feet, the hands, piecing it together with just having my right hand still on the right side of my body and my left hand still on the left side of my body before I cross over. Again, try to isolate that hi-hat. It's a super important thing in this music, hearing that upbeat hit, okay? So that's our first soca lesson. Our next one, I will add some more to it. I'll show you how to do some different stuff with the cymbals, maybe mixing up some things in your left hand. So get in there, get practicing. Later.